Hello and welcome to GothamChess. Today we are going to be taking on GothamChess's bot on chess.com and seeing how many queens it takes to beat him. I've done this with Magnus and I've also done rooks against GothamChess to see how many it has taken, but today we're going to do how many queens it takes me to beat GothamChess. So we're going to get right into it. First game obviously isn't going to be that great. We have one queen and he has a full board, so I have absolutely no clue what to do. So, maybe we should just sack. Let's do that. Yeah, that was a great idea. That was absolutely stupid, but it is what it is. This first one I didn't have big expectations for anyways. Yeah, so that's one queen down. Obviously we didn't win, but we did get a pawn, so I'll take it. Also, if you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome and hit subscribe and like if you're interested in more content like this. I also made a Discord server. If you guys are interested in joining that, go ahead and in the description, the link will be there. And let's add another queen. Alrighty, so we now have two queens. I don't expect much from this game either. I'm going to just attack that. Obviously, that didn't work. Let's go here, try to hit that square again. He just blocks it. Figured as much. Maybe we can sacrifice the queen to get in here. That didn't work at all. Absolutely at all. So I could just take his queen, but that'll make this game go on forever. Whatever. Might as well. At least I could say I won his queen and another pawn. Right? Yay. So now we're just going to be moving the king around until this game's over. I'll go there. What, does he not want to, There we go. Okay, two queens down, obviously not a win. So let's add another queen. Alrighty, so we now have three queens. One, two, three. Let's see how we can do in this. So I'm assuming I need to attack and get through there somehow, but it's just not gonna work too well. So I'm gonna go here. Here now. Let's see. So if I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, and it gets rid of a good amount, but only leaves me with one queen. I do not know exactly, but we're gonna try it. Hit there. Okay, so now obviously he can come down and check. So I'm actually going to, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back. Eventually he's going to want to try to attack, obviously. I've only got one queen left, so it's not looking too great for me. But let's see, that pawn is kind of weak, so maybe I can go hit it. He's trying to get there. Let's grab it real quick. Ooh, okay, so that effectively traps my queen. Yeah. Because if I go there, he takes, go there, he takes with the knight. Yep, my queen is officially trapped. So, you know what? Let's just sacrifice it. So, he's going for a checkmate. He's going to get it here soon, most likely. Goes there. I can't go there. Boom. And checkmate. So, three queens we were not able to win, but we're coming up with some tactics. So, let's add another queen. Alrighty, so we now have four queens and officially have somewhat of a close advantage. He's still got the advantage by 0.3. So next round should get us pretty close to where we want to be. I'm going to set this up again. And I'm going to go here with the queen. So now when I take, that whole thing's going to happen again. And I'm just going to be up a little more. So let's see. I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, and we have two queens looking right at this. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. I don't think it works, but we're going to go ahead and try it out. Alright, so he didn't even take yet. I could go here. Boom, I take. He moves the rook over. Now, I kind of want to go here. Let's see. So he could come in to d4 with the knight, and that doesn't really do anything. If I go here, let's see. He might like want to go there or something. If only I could get rid of that knight. So he's probably not going to move that knight because it protects that. So if I go here and here, yep. So he just forks it both, or what do you call that? Skewer. He's hitting them both. So that's not going to work. But I'm just going to take anyways. I'll pin the knight. Smart. Maybe I can get my king in. What? He's gonna come down, check me, something like that. Let's see. I'll just keep running towards this pawn. Let's go here. What's the plan there? Discovered attack. And then depending on what I do, so maybe I will go there. So discovered, can't go there, can't go there. And then checkmate. Okay, so we still couldn't win, but we're getting close. We're getting close. The next game I have a good feeling about. Let's see. Let's add another queen. Alrighty, so we now have 5 queens. We have a good advantage now. We're at 5.6 advantage, so we're not quite in the mate, like automatic mate territory. But I'm thinking, because I don't want to just come here and checkmate, I'm going to align the queens to where I can't just checkmate in one, obviously. But I'm thinking maybe I wanna like, let's see. I'm just going to line that up there now, and then go there, and then here. So let's see. If I take, he takes. Oh, so now the queen is going to be hitting that. He didn't move this, probably for that exact reason. Let's see. I'll hit the knight again. So he comes down with the pawn. Now this guy is pinned though. So let's see. I'll take. So he checks me. Move out of the way of his checks. He's probably going to hit me with the other bishop though, so that's a problem. Yep. I want to go somewhere. He could check me there, but I would take with one of the queens, so I think that's a safe spot. Yep, so he sacked it. It looks like we now have this. So I'll take here. Do I sack a queen? So if I go there, he takes, I take with check. And depending on what he does, I either come in with the queen here to f5, give him a check there, or if he stays on the back rate, I take the rook. So I think that's the idea. He didn't even take it. Okay, so let's see. Is there something I can do? Take. I'll give this check, and if he goes to block, I'll bring the other. Okay, so he didn't. I'll check there. I actually want to give him another check, or I could just take that rook. Yeah, I'll just take the free rook. Oh, I lost my advantage because of that. Dang it. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Take check. Let's see. Check him again. He blocks with the knight, of course, and I can't even give him a check right there. Okay. Looks like we screwed this one up. Go here. Yep, and he just wins the queen. And that's game over. I'll just play this one out real quick, and yeah. Alrighty, we still couldn't beat him with 5. 6, I believe we'll be able to get him with. Let's get this going. Alrighty, so we now have 6 queens on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we officially have a mate in 5 here on the evaluation board. So, we should be able to beat him here. Let's see if I can calculate out checkmate in 5. So I know obviously it's going to have to do with me doing the same thing most likely. Getting 4 queens on this file. Trying to hit in there, so we're just going to go for it this way. So I lost my mate in 5, so obviously that is not the correct tactic, but we still have a big advantage, so I think we'll be able to win this. Let's see. Go here again. I'll do the same thing I did last game. Okay, so he hits me with the check. Move out of the way. I'm going to bring in my queen. Alright, so he checks me. Let's see. I could go there. And then what? And then he moves. He doesn't have another check with the knight, so I like that. So if I take, he takes, and I take, and I still have another queen. So I'm going to sacrifice the queen again. Check. So it says I have mate in 14. Let's see if I can find it. Bring in the king for another check, or queen for another check. Or do I use this one? And if I go check and he goes here, I could bring in this queen and get it into the action. And if he goes there, let's see. If he goes there, I don't really know what to do after that. So let's see. Decisions. Which queen? Obviously, I probably want to bring this one in to get closer to the king anyway, so we're going to go with this one. Goes there. I could, like, fork the bishop in the knight, even though the knight's protected by a pawn, or, let's see. Let's see. I could take that pawn, but check, right? He comes and blocks with the bishop. Check. Yep, that's what I thought. I will now take the knight. It says I have mate in 5. So, I could come here. So if I go here, I threaten to go there, protected by the queen. And then he'd have be forced to go back. And then what do I do? That's the problem. And then what do I do? Let's see. There's got to be something, right? Maybe hit that bishop? Hit that bishop? But that doesn't do anything. I have to hit it with this because, yeah, there we go. He moves out of the way. I need to bring this queen in. So he makes a spot for himself, which is smart. Check. He blocks that way. I mean, I could sacrifice again. So if I take, he takes, I take, and then I can just go on a pawn eating spree. Looks good to me. He blocks. I'm gonna go here. And that is mate. We beat Gotham Chess. It only took 6 queens. Only took 6 queens. I need to calculate more. I bet you I can do it with 5. We'll save that for another video from now on. When I make these videos, I'm only going to try with less and see if I can complete the challenge. But anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is GothamChess. Like I said, there's a Discord down in the description. I just made the Discord. It's new, so it's not going to be anything crazy right now, but I'm working on getting the bot set up and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want more. Peace out.